A chef hopes for a second chance in life with the help of Tzu Chi volunteers. Is lemon water a panacea for chronic diseases? Let's find out from the doctors. Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Jenny Lee. Thank you for joining us. Chen Tianlong, a vegetarian chef who had a car accident after a stroke, has limited mobility. Despite that, he strives to recover and wants to continue working as a chef. When he was at his lowest point, he sought help from Tzu Chi volunteers. With their companionship and care, he has regained part of his mobility and speech ability. Recently, the volunteers brought him a very practical gift.
The recipient was a vegetarian chef. He suffered a stroke and then had a car accident. After the car accident, he could not go to work.
I had a stroke 8 years ago and it wasn't so serious. After the car accident, I was seriously ill. When I checked Tzu Chi's information on the internet, I feel that Tzu Chi was very good. I think Tzu Chi volunteers could be able to help me. Then a Tzu Chi volunteer told me a lot about applying for low-income disability grants. I still want to work. I want to be a chef again. It is my only interest. But I feel very helpless because I want to do things, but there is no way to do it. In a situation like mine, who will hire me?
It's really far up the mountain. At first, I was worried about sending the assistive device up there, so I didn't dare to report it to Tzu Chi immediately. But when I consulted Brother Pan, who is responsible for management assistive devices, he really worked hard to help. Because one day his wife told us that the bed was broken. They also said that they had applied for the hospital bed with the district office.
The low-income household can apply for subsidies, but we have to go by it first, and then apply for refund with the receipt, and wait for the application to be approved to get the money. However, we have no money. We have no way to do so.
When we started caring for him, we have given him emergency cash. He has never received Tzu Chi long-term subsidies because his family always feels they are fine.
I did odd jobs to support the family. Recently, there's no work because of the pandemic.
Unlucky people can walk out. We blessed people have to walk in. Sickness is the most painful. If you have been waiting for the patient to come out and wait for something, we might as well send help to them as soon as possible. If I work the midnight shift, the hospital's security is off work at 8 in the morning. I got off work at 8 and haven't slept yet. It's only 10 o'clock now, then I still have time to go home to sleep.
A Qinghai Tibetan with scoliosis went to Chengdu, China for treatment. After a series of spinal correction treatment, he stands tall to share the good news through a video call, hoping to inspire more people to witness the miracle of life.
如果是我的孩子的话，我无法想象背后要承担多少的一种痛苦。
After 3 corrective surgeries, Nima is finally able to sit up straight. Breathing is good now. It's not difficult. It's much better than before.
His breathing became smoother and his height is 20 centimeters more than before. Those accompanying him witnessed the miracle of life together, as the good news was shared by a video call.
I danced with both hands up in the air. I also turned on the light of my cell phone as I wanted to send my love to them.
The story of Qinghai Tibetans with scoliosis who went to Chengdu for 9 months of corrective treatment in a foreign country was so touching that it inspired many in the audience.
We also hope to help more children, so we need to gather more social forces to participate and volunteer. We hope this project can inspire more love, allowing more people to be aware of things happening around us.
One point of care and attention has ignited hope of rebirth and also inspired more love amongst the public.
Tzu Chi Hong Kong chapter and a chain hotel group work with local charities to deliver necessities to families in need. Recently, they worked with War Family CMT Foundation to provide care packages to low-income families in Kunton District.
The Buddhist Jiking Primary School at Kowloon Bay is funded by the government. After the epidemic, many students' parents lost their jobs. Hence, Tzu Chi Hong Kong chapter and a chain hotel group deliver care packages for them.
Most of our students are from low-income families and they are truly in need of the supplies. Thank you all.
Kunton District has many low-income families, and the aid supplies from volunteers can solve their immediate problems.
There are 5 adults and 2 grandchildren in the family. In total, 7 people need to be fed. The children need to eat kanji, and this bag of rice and cooking oil are very helpful. They are the most practical.
Perhaps we've only done a bit, but we were able to help the grandpa. Now that he's old, he has limited ability to do many things. I feel very happy that we can solve it for him.
These 3 children are going home after receiving the aid items, but couldn't find the bus stop. The Chen Hotel employee guided their way.
The whole process is hard because the sun is burning. Though there was wind, it's not easy for 3 children to come.
Seeing them so happy and knowing that my little efforts have helped them, I feel very confident and happy.
The busy city of Hong Kong seems like a distant memory now due to the epidemic. Nonetheless, volunteers' efforts have shown that love is still all around.
In the United States, Tzu Chi North California chapter has worked with Salinas Valley Health Clinic for more than 10 years. After the pandemic broke out, Tzu Chi volunteers have provided more than 5,000 masks to be distributed to farming workers who visit the clinic. Let's join them there.
After the epidemic broke out in March, Salinas Valley Health Clinic medical team has been to farms in Salinas Valley.
This will be about 54 crews that we've done all together. And every crew has about 30 people.
Inside every craft paper bag are 10 masks and epidemic prevention information. Tzu Chi volunteer Huang Qizhen has accompanied the clinic doctors to care for the farmers on behalf of Tzu Chi North California chapter.
So we want to teach them how to stay safe. One of the challenges we have is our community lives together, like in the same house. There will be multiple families living, so it's a challenge, and therefore we have a lot of our community that it's getting impacted more than general community.
Dr. Victor Brooks, who is the director of infection prevention and control, teaches the farmers epidemic prevention knowledge in fluent Spanish.
The donation that Tzu Chi has provided, the foundation, what that's going to do is allow us to distribute those masks to the farm worker community, which is the emphasis of the mission of Clínica de Salud del Valle de Salinas, to provide those masks to help protect them and their co-workers and their families.
The farming workers, mostly from Mexico, cannot stop working because of the epidemic, because they want to send money to their families back home. They cherish the working opportunity to pick peas. Salinas Valley Health Clinic, who has 40-year history, has been safeguarding their health.
Tzu Chi Washington, D.C. chapter recruited a team of volunteers to make and distribute cloth masks. Many volunteers are parent-child pairs. They have accomplished what seems like an impossible goal, which is to make over 1,300 masks in 2 months. Here's the story.
Love must be taking actions. Tzu Chi Washington, D.C. chapter has handmade 1,000 fabric masks.
这个的话就是整烫以后，你看，因为我都是蒸汽，你知道蒸汽温度非常高。
The Great Love Mask team was formed with many parent and children pairs.
那我的儿子也很高兴，他觉得妈妈做布口罩。
My son's very happy because he thought that I'm making the fabric mask and he is distributing it. We made a great team. How do I know how to sew this? I have to give thanks to my major back then because I was in fashion design. That's how I know how to use the sewing machine. It's great that I can make use of my skills.
那我觉得这个时候是最棒，因为派上用场。
Through internet videos, Yang Jingshen has self-taught to sew the fabric masks. She has also taught her child the meaning of sharing.
My child said that, Mom, we don't need so many masks, and why are you making 200 to 300 masks? There are only 4 of us in the family, and we don't need so many of this.
And I heard her every single day from at least 6 to 10 every day sewing these masks by hand. And it was that for at least 2 or 3 weeks, and she made plenty of masks, and we don't need that many masks for our family, so why not give them out?
These are washable, so this is females. We have like some solid color ones that'll just match, and then this is like a male-ish color.
The mother and 2 children inquired every vehicle and found that many families lacked masks. That's how they understood why Tzu Chi volunteers set up this goal.
它有一个我们听起来
She had a goal that we all found almost impossible, which is for us to make 1,000 masks together. It's unbelievable that we finished this goal within 2 months. We have surpassed that goal because we have made 1,300 masks in the end.
应该是完成了超过1300个口罩。
Where there's a will, there's always ways to complete the impossible missions. This time, not only many have donated fabrics and elastic threads, a great number of volunteers have also joined.
As summer approaches, many people choose to drink lemon water to quench their thirst. A lot of people think this refreshing drink is a healthier choice and can prevent chronic diseases. But is this true? Let's find out.
Lemon is full of vitamin C, dietary fiber, and all kinds of minerals a body may need. Yet though it is sour in taste, it is considered an alkaline food, which protects against health issues.
Items like vegetables, fruits, nuts, and legumes are considered alkaline, which means our body has more dietary fiber, phytochemicals, and vitamins. Those help balance our diet and, of course, are supportive to our health. So people naturally think it can reduce the risk of disease.
A food is classified as acidic or alkaline by the potential renal acid load value after it is metabolized by the body and not by the way the food tastes. When food is metabolized, if the residue has more positive ions, then it is considered alkaline, while if more of the residue is negative ions, then the food is acidic. But is drinking lemon water really good for one's health?
Lemon is high in potassium, so for those with kidney disease, they should watch their consumption of lemon water. Otherwise, if they have an overdose of potassium ion, the kidney will have a hard time regulating it. Also, those who have diabetes should count drinking lemon water as part of their sugar intake, which is 15 grams, as even though it's sour, lemon is still considered a fruit and contains sugar.
Consuming alkaline foods support the body's health. But one must take into consideration other illnesses which may be affected by overconsuming, as not to cause more harm than good.
Taipei DaAi Kindergarten hosted its 4th graduation ceremony. The nurturing spirit of love and humanistic education is presented throughout the ceremony and also observable in these little graduates. Some parents commented on the obvious change the school has brought to their children. Here's more.
毕业生请合掌，请向师长行礼敬礼。
3 years have passed by quickly. Taipei DaAi Kindergarten graduates not only gave thanks to the teachers today, but also their parents.
毕业生请长跪，至上最敬礼，敬礼。
Students practice the sign language songs diligently to perform for their parents on the stage. Students have practiced the humanistic culture in daily life. Their family who live with them every day saw their apparent growth.
An insect fell and I killed it carelessly. She said, "How can I do this?" The insect was about to go home to its mom. If its mom didn't see him home, she will be very sad. So I felt that she has learned to be compassionate to the environment.
希望在孩子们毕业的时候呢，能够把3样。
Hopefully, children can bring 3 things with them when they graduate, which is gratitude, respect, and love. As long as we know how to be grateful, respectful, and loving to the people and environment around us, I believe that we can all protect ourselves as well as face this kind of epidemic.
我们一样都能够做好自我的保护。
These young minds were nourished by love and humanistic culture, and now they're ready to fly high to their next stage in life.
In Taiwan, Tzu Chi Shuanghe Liaison Office held stem cell marrow registry blood drive on Sunday. 45 people signed up as potential stem cell donors. These potential donors made reservations online and encourage everyone to join the volunteer registry to help leukemia patients.
Since her blood vessels are buried deep and thin, Huang Ziluo had to switch her arms and have blood drawn from the back of her hand.
It is all right that I was pricked by needles 3 times. We came from Geelong today to sign up as potential stem cell donors. My husband's cousin, who suffered from leukemia, found a matching donor in Tzu Chi's databank. She eventually recovered. Therefore, today we especially came hoping there are chances for us to help other people. I also hope other people will come to help the patients.
The potential donors sign up with the registry through the internet, taking the initiative to save lives.
In the past, I was too young to sign up. Secondly, I did not have the heart to do so. Now, I feel that I should seize the opportunity.
I have been donating blood regularly. In May, I learned about the blood drive registration date. After that, I researched on the internet and I thought I could come.
A news about leukemia patients hoping to be given a second chance at life inspired a couple to sign up.
I felt sad. I also feel that if there is a chance, maybe people need our help.
Patients might be waiting for hope towards potential stem cell donors. With the advancement of medical technology, stem cell donations have become commonplace. So basically, we have nothing to lose.
Tzu Chi Shuanghe Liaison Office has held stem cell registry blood drive, giving hope to leukemia patients and their families.
Due to COVID-19, many people have avoided going to restaurants and opted to cook at home and share their gourmet skills online. Cooking at home has become a trend as a result of the epidemic. In our next report, we will introduce you to a YouTube star who teaches people how to make simple dishes at home.
轻轻松松的就可以让孩子很快有热腾腾的晚餐可以吃，那大家就跟着阿胖记一起做咯。
Sister Ah Peng is a working woman. After the epidemic broke out, she has become a YouTuber.
Since the epidemic broke out, people avoid eating outside so they can cut down on human contact. Therefore, they thought of cooking simple dinners at home.
Sister Apeng teaches people ways to make simple dishes. With the equipment at home, one can make a lavish meal. Sister Apeng, who is a working woman, insisted on returning home to prepare dinner. Therefore, she has been trained to cook fast. When she first faced the camera, she did not know what to say. Now she can say a complete opening without cues. She said that after becoming a YouTuber, she has realized it is not a simple task.
As we talk casually, we can be very natural, right? Facing the camera, I did not know how to talk. I thought of many words to say. However, when I hear the word go, I did not know what to say in front of the camera.
When I started filming, I thought of watching how other people do it on the internet. Then I realized the steps are very complicated. How do we present the dishes? What angles do we film? I learned many things through actual filming.
Sister Apeng does the talking while her younger sister does the filming. After simple editing, the two sisters present their cooking lessons.
Hello， 大家好，我是阿庞记。今天阿庞记要做的料理是西班牙素炖饭。
Cherishing the opportunity to enjoy meals with one's family and sharing one's cooking experience with other housewives, Sister Apeng thinks the epidemic has allowed people to reflect upon their family relationships. Since the epidemic made an impact globally, maybe due to city lockdown management, in China, on website Bilibili, people have viewed food-related films more than 580 million times. In February, people who use app recipes have increased from 1 million to 2.25 million.
趁巧克力还没有变硬，立刻放上蔓越莓干，让它们粘连在一起。我们的松塔就做好了。
As COVID-19 spreads globally, the situation is dire in Italy. However, most Italians are still very passionate and face the epidemic with positive mentality.
Hello everyone, here we are. First of all, wash your hands.
Michelin restaurant chefs under Tzu Chi in Italy have also taught free cooking lessons on IG. They teach people how to make delicacies at home.
Mamma mia, sto male.
From sharing their cooking techniques, these chefs have calmed the people's anxious minds during the epidemic time.
In Taichung, Taiwan, city volunteers teach community residents to prepare simple and nutritious vegetarian dishes. We'll leave you with a scrumptious footage. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.